Hello everybody, welcome to Dark Side Phil, the greatest show on earth according to Phil. So our man had quite a week. He got roasted once again for being a complete moron, providing content, buying stuff for no reason, and failing to make a profit off it because he's an idiot. How's everybody doing? Hello Richie Rose, hello Mirrored Grave, hello Digital Melanin. Welcome to the late celebration of 220, the man, as he stumbles his way through life. So we're going to be talking about his Virtual Boy thing today, which is like you could have just bought apparently the Nintendo Labo years ago, or make your own cardboard box, and it would have been a better use of your money than actually buying the Virtual Boy. But I digress. How's everybody doing today?
Okay, what will I be playing first on Virtual Boy? I have no idea because I don't know what games are available besides I know Wario.
And don't worry, we won't find out what games he's playing either because all we know, he could have had it off and just be bullshitting us. Hello, Carl Money. He looks so confused. He's like, oh, this is going to be a new hip thing that saves my channel. And then turns out it doesn't.
Wario and Tetris are on there today. Supposedly, today there's 7 games on Virtual Boy. They're supposed to add more in like a month or 2 months, and then by the end of the...
Yeah, you see, he's like, oh, this is going to be a recurring thing. The Switch 2 is finally going to make me money, and people aren't going to laugh at me for playing it. Think again. Think again.
Year they're claiming to have the whole library up, plus they're claiming they're going to add a whole bunch of features like changing the colors of the Virtual Boy. Like right now, as you can see, I have lit my...
All I've heard about the Virtual Boy is that it was like red and it gave people headaches.
Office, my studio here, to look like the Virtual Boy. So even though you may not be able to see the games today because of the way they designed this thing, at least you can imagine you're inside of it. By just looking at the colors.
Wait, he knew that we couldn't see it and he bought it anyway? What? Oh my... He's so stupid. He's so stupid. Phil. This is gaming channel. This is not Watch Phil. Well, half of it is really Watch Phil, but it's like, come on, if you're doing gaming content, you're not looking at the screen and giving commentary. Oh wait, that's what you're supposed to be doing, but you actually need to capture the gameplay too. He couldn't even bother to pull out his old like video recorder because he probably didn't trash that and just film with that.
Team here, right? But later this year, they're supposed to make it the way that you can recolor it. So instead of being red and black, it can now be blue and black or green and black or, pink and black. Not that you would want that either. Probably still.
Well, did he say it before or after? If he said it before, he's an idiot. Maybe Kat really wanted it because Kat is in the store for it. Confirmed.
He'll go blind, but...
Or maybe this guy is on some nostalgia thing because maybe his parents got him that.
Apparently you'll be able to do that. So, we'll see. Well, I'm going to play today depending on what's available. The thing is, if you can't see it and hear it, I'm not going to do it for very long.
This is a man who does not do his research. He's got to be like, I got to get it day one because I want those views. I want an extra 10 people to see my on-demand video. Seriously, his thumbnail for that is just like what you see on the screen. Yeah, he's a man.
Like, I might play 2 games just to test the thing and tell you what I think, and that's it. I'm not going to waste an entire stream with this thing on my eyes and you stare.
So you know what that means. He should have just filmed an on-demand video, put it up. He would have got 10 times the amount of views. He's such an idiot. He's so dumb. Yeah, he just said it. He's so dumb. He's so dumb. Like, come on. He doesn't get how to do something that's not live because he's like, oh, if it's live, people are going to throw money at me, so I can't do it on demand. Yeah, but what happens when you don't make any money on it? But if you uploaded a video, it gets 10,000 views, you're going to make at least some money on it. Hello, Lady Snowblood. So you can, like, recoup a little bit of what you put into the Virtual Boy. But he's like, nope, I don't want to grow my audience. I just want to sponge off people.
At me with using it, but you can't see it. Like, what's the point? And again, that's how short-sighted Nintendo is. They just don't know what the hell they're doing.
What the fuck is Nintendo thinking?
But everyone will praise them, right? Oh, what a great idea, the Virtual Boy. Hey, can anyone see it? No. Oh, that
Phil, it's a nostalgia trap. It's a nostalgia trap. Thank you. Come again.
was a good idea. No, Broden says, can you not plug the Switch in? It stays open, right? Can it be ran to your PC? So here's the thing. Here's how it works.
The thing is, eventually someone will find a way to record from a capture device with it. They will. Hello, Tommy Johnson. He just doesn't want to wait for that to happen because he's like, oh, I can put up whatever bullshit I can and I'd make money off of it because he thinks it's still like 2011.
A lot of people don't understand how this thing works. The Virtual Boy games are going to be its own app area.
I think for Mr. Chair Rocker right here that, you know, I think this was the DSP morning show, which is absolutely no difference to the Level 1 podcast. But I think his idea of it was like, well, I don't want to talk about anything today, but I think this thing's cool, so I'll buy it. And I hope that Ole Ice Coffee will throw money at me because he likes Nintendo stuff. I don't think it worked out for him like that.
In the Switch 2 or Switch, because you could actually do it on both. Much like how right now there's an app for the NES games. There's an app for the Super NES games. It's its own app in there, okay? Now, you might say, well, could you plug in your Switch another way to capture while you're using this stand? No. The way that they designed the stand, the actual stand, the plastic of it, is under your Switch at the USB port where you would normally plug it into the dock to capture the video. So there's...
Yeah, but there's... The Switch has a USB port. The Switch 2 has a USB port on the top and the bottom. Duh.
No way. Even if you had bought a third...
Or you could, you know, drill a hole into the plastic and fit the USB cable. I know with my Elgato, I haven't tried to capture it not docked. Because I'd rather have it docked. I wouldn't want to play it in my hands, but I don't know.
Party capture device that captures video from USB-C for this thing, it still wouldn't work because you can't reach the port. They've purposefully blocked the port with the stand that you have to use to play Virtual Boy. Okay.
The thing is, I've seen people film it. It's like two tiny squares on the screen. Yeah, that's fun to capture footage for. Okay.
So then you might say, well, could you just play it without 3D? Couldn't you just keep the Switch docked in its dock and just open the Virtual Boy app and play it via there? You would think so. That makes logical sense, doesn't it?
Oh my god, it's so awkward to see him rocking in the chair. Like, it's so distracting. And it's like, he can't stay still. Maybe that's how he's allegedly losing weight. He's just constantly moving in his chair.
Well, forget the 3D. If I want the 3D, I'll use the stand.
He's making those thighs jiggle. That's a good freeze frame.
But if I just want to play these games, you know, for myself or stream them, capture them, I'll just plug this into the dock, right? Right? But from what everyone was saying last night, people across the globe were getting this app early because, you know, like in New Zealand and shit, they're like 12, 15 hours ahead. People were saying, oh, no, it doesn't work. If you try to open the Virtual Boy app when docked, it says error. This app can only be used when in free mode. So you have to...
Yeah, there's some Switch things where you can only play handheld or on... I know with Ring Fit you can't play handheld. You have to play it docked. Are you still playing Breath of the Wild? I actually got a Switch 2, so I may start a new playthrough on that. Yeah, the gameplay stuff I want to do, it's just mixing it in, finding the time for it.
Remove your Switch from the dock to have Virtual Boy load, which means you can never play it on your TV, you can never play it on a monitor, and you can never capture or stream Virtual Boy ever.
Yeah, because I think the original Virtual Boy is just like that plastic piece that you have that you're supposed to stare into it, so it would be a little odd having two screens, left eye, right eye, on the screen. I don't know. Cool.
Does that make sense? No.
Fuck no.
Not at all. In no way, shape, or form would that make sense. Like, there's no reason to design it like that. It serves no purpose, but apparently that's actually how they designed it. So if that's the case, that's what I mean. We're not going to be doing Virtual Boy coverage for very long on this stream. Maybe we'll
Virtual Boy coverage. The game journalist is back, guys. He's back, ack.
do it for like 30 minutes. I'll try 2-3 games and I'll tell you what they look like. And if I'm getting a headache, and then that's it. Then we'll do other stuff. We'll go to Nintendo Switch Online. We'll see all the games that are on there because I've never really explored the catalog. I've never had the premium edition. We'll see all these games.
The premium edition? You mean the overly expensive edition? That's Nintendo.
Select games that maybe we're interested. We'll test them. We'll boot games and play them for a bit and see how they run on there. The Real Irish just did a $5 super chat and says, I like your hair dye. Me too. Real Irish, you want to know what the best part about my hair dye is? It's completely free because it's natural. It's actually the dye that my body produces to make the hair that color. It's nothing artificial.
Your hair does not... What? What? No, you dye your hair, Phil. It's more likely that you dye your hair. It's okay. Nobody's gonna, like, whack you too hard for that, but yeah. You dye your hair, Phil.
Official, no chemicals, nothing harsh or abrasive, completely safe because it's out of my own scalp. Pretty amazing, right? Thank you so much for the super chat. Someone whose name actually I feel is offensive because they're saying toxic things, but then they're using the name Jesus in the chat, says, you lie about everything. Why would we believe you? Well, see, that's the thing. If you think that I lie about everything, why would you ever ask me a question, right? Why would you even be here? There's no point. So, I mean, who's the real loser here? Bonos Tecmo says, if you want to stream Virtual Boy, you can play it in a browser on the Emulator Gamer site. I'm testing it now. Emulator Gamer, is that real? It looks like it does work. It does work. I just have to figure out the...
Yeah, let me tell you something. He's never going to play emulated games because he doesn't know how to run them. Even the simple ones, he has no idea how to do that.
Controls, but it actually does work. Okay, thank you. That was a good suggestion. Who was that? Who gave that suggestion? Because that was great. Bonos Tecmo. Here we go. Nice. It's working. Right now, I'm not even... You want to see it? Here, let me show you guys. Look. It's Wario Land on Virtual Boy. It's working.
Yeah, let me tell you something. He should have just done this instead of sticking his face inside that plastic thing. He's so fucking dumb. So dumb.
Right now. So I can actually test it in the Virtual Boy itself, and then I can actually play it a little bit on stream this way. So everyone, 2 thumbs up. Everyone now, Bonos Tecmo, 2 thumbs up. We'll actually play the real Virtual Boy today like this. Sweet. Alrighty then. Now we can do it. All right, let me get out of here because that noise is, or the soundtrack's annoying. Okay, cool. That's right. Everything I say is a lie anyway. So it doesn't matter. Every single word ever out of my mouth since I was born was a lie. I was born...
Okay, so whenever he's telling you that he needs money, he doesn't really need money, so you shouldn't pay him. Sounds good. Awesome, Phil. Great game plan right there. Oh, Nintendo hates emulation. They hate it. They'll brick Phil's Switch too if he does that. They will.
And they patted me on the back. I started breathing. I said, goo goo gaga. And they said, you liar!
But, you know, if they don't turn off his, you know... If they turn off his Switch Online, he won't care because he doesn't play online anyway. Oh, there's a man here. He's making exaggerated bullshit face trying to be funny, but everybody doesn't find him funny. And that's why he's an idiot. He's a 220 man. 220. Yeah, that's robust.
And my nose said, boo. Very nice. No. Darkside Hannah Claire in the Kick Chat says, the difference in intelligence between Phil and his viewers is huge. Wrong. The difference in intelligence between myself and my haters is huge. Do you understand? There's a difference. My viewers, my actual people who are here to enjoy my content.
No, your detractors are smarter than you, Phil. You're an idiot. You just got lucky because you found people dumber than you that you could manipulate. Yep.
And chill and engage and have a good time. They're actually quite intelligent.
Yeah, if you watch him and agree with everything he says, you're a genius. If you point out he's an e-beggar, you're an idiot. Surprise, surprise.
Sure. Because they can see past the nonsense that all these morons on the internet say and perpetrate. But the actual average hater is actually a fucking dunce. They can't tie their own shoes. They probably have Velcro shoes just so they can keep them on their feet. You know what I mean? Like their mom probably puts their diaper on in the morning.
Oh, I admit it. I wear Velcro shoes. Sure, Phil. Sure. Oh my god. Him and his life. Him and his weirdo comments.
This is the level of person that doesn't like Darkside Phil.
You know, Phil's sister-in-law wears a diaper or something. I have no idea why. It's like a rabbit hole I don't want to go down.
There you go. Another $2 super chat from the Real Irish. Perfect. Thank you so much. All right. Oh, Virtual Boy Defeats DSP has gifted a second sub. There you go. By the way, is that Boomarm Defeats DSP? Did he change his name? I think it is. And if it is, that's cool because that meme is kind of old. But now we have a new one. Thank you for the gifted. Is that you, Boomarm Defeats DSP? He says, yes, it is him. Okay, cool. And again, that kind of stuff I have no problem with. Tease me. Laugh and say, haha, Nintendo screwed Phil. I don't care. That's fine. You know, that's not offensive to me. That's a joke to be laughed at and we can all enjoy and you can make fun of me. I don't care. All right. Do you see? I wish more people enjoy or understood that difference. I wish more people understood that if you want to tease Phil for something that happened on stream for real, you know what I'm saying? Like you want to tease me because
if you tease Phil, he'll give a hissy fit. Like seriously. He does not like that. That's bullshit.
my wife yelled at me and told me that I'm insanely loud at night and got mad at me, you could do that. You want to joke because you say, ha.
That didn't happen on stream, moron. That happened on Wing's stream. Hello, Casey Wiggle. Bet he plays the new Pokemon game? Well, he played the last one. He plays every new Pokemon game. Because he knows only Ice Coffee likes it and will support it. So that's why. And he'll ruin that one too. Because that's what he does. He's a man.
Haha, he wasted money on Virtual Boy. That's fine. That's different than actually like offensive shit about my family and things that are made up and things that are meant to try to ruin my life. Do you see the difference? That's okay. I'm okay at laughing at myself for things that really happen.
Yeah, we're making Phil up because he's an e-beggar. No, Phil. We're not lying about you being an e-beggar. The evidence is clear as day. Congratulations, Phil. Go cry about it in the corner with the corner demons.
There's a big difference. There you go. Cypress TV with a $10 super chat says, you're a liar, Phil. Here's $10 and a membership, and it really sticks it to you. There you go. Indeed. Man, you know what really sticks it to me? When Dr. Nexus, or whatever his new name is, because he always has a different name, when he comes by and to felt me, he drops $220 in subs on Kick. Man, it really gets my goat when he does that. I can't get over it. I just hope he never does that ever again, because
Let me remind everybody, he does not care about the trolls. He does not care. He has said it multiple times. He does not care. Now here's Phil caring about everything the trolls do. Will he purchase Pokemon Fire Red Leaf Green from the Nintendo Switch? I don't know, because that's a 2D game. And his fans generally do not support him playing 2D games, so I could see him buying it, playing it once, and then shelving it, and then people mocking him because he should have just put it on an emulator. But, you know, he with this, it shows us he's very capable of doing really stupid things.
It's very offensive.
With his money.
Yes, man. Yep. You cannot play the Virtual Boy when docked. It says to play Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics, remove the console from the dock. So there is no way to play Virtual Boy when the console is on the dock. Nintendo has blocked you. They are complete, utter fucking idiots. There is no other explanation. There's no justification. There's no rationalization. They are fucking morons who don't understand their customer base and don't give a shit. They want you to...
Phil, they didn't make it with streaming in mind. I think that is what it is. Will I be playing them on emulator? On emulator. The reason being, it's because I'm not playing them like at one-time speed. Unless there was like a huge audience for it, I'd rather play it at 4 times speed. because I'm like 1 time speed. I don't want to do that with the Pokemon games because I play them so many times.
Pay more money for something, get no value out of it, and laugh. That's idiocy.
What the fuck is Nintendo thinking?
Sorry, there's no way you can say, that makes sense. No, it doesn't make sense. You should be able to play it on here as a regular game and also in the handheld version with the 3D effect. Not only with the 3D effect only and never another way. That's actually fucking retarded. So, fuck them. Exactly. LG Power Gaming says this is just why people turn to the high seas. You paid money for an inferior limited experience. Congratulations.
Hey Phil, the dumbass thing. Like, it's definitely not meant for screen recording. It's something from the 90s, Phil. And it's a very quirky product. So I don't know what you were expecting. I think you just expect anything to work for you immediately, and when it doesn't happen, you throw a fit because you're a moron.
Congratulations on your purchase, and they don't care. Nintendo doesn't care, because again, I've said this time and time again. Nintendo doesn't care and won't improve because no one takes them to task for it. If people saw that this Virtual Boy thing today was a scam and called it out as a scam and said this is the biggest joke ever, and then it was front page news on every gaming website, Nintendo scam.
Oh my god, Phil. There is an entire section of, or subsection of YouTube of people just constantly making videos where they don't like anything Nintendo does. People are calling this out, I'm sure of it. You're just an idiot who's pissed because you think you don't want to make money off of this. Hello, Brody James. Yeah, it's so fucking 220 with the chair shaking. It's like this chair made it so much noticeable. Maybe I think he thinks that's how he's losing weight. That's his exercise, shaking in his chair constantly. Otherwise, I have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Consumers. Virtual Boy is a scam. Don't pay for it. Then Nintendo would change. But what'll happen is no one will talk about it. You won't hear about it. It's as if it never existed. People will buy it and waste their money and get scammed. And then Nintendo will move on to the next scam. That's how they are. That's literally how...
This is the guy who gets scammed because he can't make money off of it on stream. That's the best part. He scammed himself. He brought a product that he couldn't make into an interesting live stream. He could have made a video about it, but he's too lazy to do that. So, we have this. Complete 220 crash out. Am I right, folks? Am I right? Like, he does not understand anything. He's like, oh, people are stupid and they'll give me money for anything. Okay, Phil, congratulations with that. I will see you on the next express train to Looney Town. And we'll go from there.
How they operate. And people keep paying them to be scammed. You know, I just don't get it. I've already explained, I'm not answering any idiot in the kick chat.
Jerkin Jenkins. Sounds like Jenkin Jinkies from like the Chris Chan era. I'm very confused. Did you pay them for one? So you got scammed for not looking into a product first? Dear leader Kimmy L. DSP. Stupid gif. Yep. Okay. Is that the Phil masturbating thing with the orange thing? And then kick mod. If they're tutzes and profanity, why do you keep getting scammed by them, sire? Hello, Jardo. Hello, P2BNL. Yeah, it's like he's like playing a video game on the radio. But he forgot he has the camera on. He was missing screws on that chair. He probably fucking dropped them. And they're probably in the carpet somewhere and he threw them out. Oh my god. He's such an idiot. He's such a fucking idiot.
Because I've already explained this a million times, and if you're too dense to understand it, then fuck you. I can't help you to be smart. I'm not here to educate you. Your parents should have done that, or maybe school. I'm not here to be your dad and tell you how to be smart. So I'm just going to ignore your nonsense. So I can't help that you're stupid, and you don't understand intelligent, like, conversation and intelligent commentary on something and criticism. So, sorry that you're stupid. Thanks for $2, stupid. Another comment I'm definitely not going to read, but I'll gladly accept your money. Thank you so much. Thanks for the money, stupid fuck. Oh, no, I've not been saying I'm going to play a game for an hour.
Yeah, the people, like, if you're there to criticize Phil and just mock him, you could just put it in the chat. He reads it anyway. He reads it anyway. And more often than not, he'll give you a reaction. So, think wisely.
Hour and 20 minutes now. I said, this is the morning show where we chill, we build up attendance, we have a good time, and then we're going to jump into games.
Oh my god, him and building up attendance. Here's the thing. It usually takes like over an hour to get to your peak. Because, you know, people are still coming in, fumbling in, whatever you want to call it. And he has to, like, he keeps, like, building up attendance. Like, if I went on PicPig and I typed in build up attendance, it would probably, like, pop up at least once a stream, if not more. He's like, oh, I have to provide meaning to what I'm doing instead of just being filler fluff bullshit. Oh my god, shut the fuck up, Phil, and play some stupid-ass game.
And I'm ready. In fact, I might even just go on a break first. Depends. I gotta see. I don't know if I'm gonna go on my break earlier or later. We'll find out. They really did try to make this a replica unit, and what I mean is at the bottom here, there's actually ports. Like, this is would have been the volume selector dial if this were a real Virtual Boy. This would have been the port for headphones. Over here, this would have been the expansion port to hook this up to other Virtual Boys for co-op. And then there was actually another port that I'm not even sure what that was supposed to be for. Maybe a video out, maybe that's the power, I don't know. But they're not real. See this? They're just hard. They don't move. They're actually just fake. It's like it's a fake port. You see what I mean? They don't exist. So it looks like, oh, at first glance, oh, is it really like a Virtual Boy? I can actually hook this thing up. No, you can't. There's no way to do that. They're all fake. So Nintendo went out of their way to actually replicate the form factor, the look, and feel of the original Virtual Boy, but didn't put in any of the hardware whatsoever. In reality, this Virtual Boy 2026 for $100 is a pair of lenses. I'm just going to repeat that quickly so it sinks in. For $100, you're buying a pair of lenses to use with your Switch 2. That's what this is, okay? There's another version. Nintendo is selling a different version of this that is much cheaper. I think it's only around, I want to say it's $30. I could be wrong.
Then why the fuck did you not buy it? Why? Why?
Might be 40. Guess what that
He
was?
always got to buy the most expensive thing. He does. He loves spending other people's money. That's his favorite pastime. Like, come on. This is another thing you know he bought just to bitch about, and he was surprised he got flack for it yet again. It's the same story over and over again. Hello, Warthog Beast.
A cardboard box with these two lenses in it.
Fucking stupid game sucks.
Yes, I'm not joking. Nintendo is selling a piece of cardboard with two plastic lenses for around $30 to $40.
Your thoughts on Nintendo Labos to San Villa? I think it's a joke. I think it's a stupid idea.
This is going to be very exciting. Trust me. This is what Nintendo wants you to do. They think this is very exciting stuff. Okay?
What the fuck is Nintendo thinking?
Now, all right, here we go. My eye exam begins. Let me move my mic a little bit so you can hear me. Okay. So my eye exam begins. Here we go. Press the A button. All right, cool. Oh, boy. So, wow. Adjust IPD. Oh. Oh, God. So here's what I'm seeing. It's Mario Tennis. It's Mario and Luigi standing on your side of the court with their backs to you. And then in the background, you've got Donkey Kong and Yoshi.
Yeah, here's what I'm seeing, guys. I could totally do this off stream and just upload a video for you to watch, so it's not as painful. But now I'm going to do this for an hour. Sit here, play all the commentary for you, and you'll be bored to tears because I expect you to waste your time on me. This is how he's going to make this gaming experience positive, chill, meaningful, fun, hilarious, whatever you want to call it. Okay, genius. Welcome.
In the background, also, there's the Mushroom Kingdom. and then there's a sign. It's got Lakitu holding a...
Oh my god. Oh my god. Phil, you are not doing a radio show. You are not doing a podcast. That's all audio. You are doing a visual show. You staring at the fucking Virtual Boy and telling people what it is live is not interesting. You could do that in a video because that would be a portion of the video. But you're like, I don't want to make a video, so I'll just do this all live. Screw everybody who wants to actually see content. That's good.
Sign that says Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, and Donkey, and their score, okay? At the top of the screen, it says Modify Interpupil...
Midlife crisis, Phil buying toys. He doesn't have enough money for a sports car because it all goes down the drain with champions. So he's stuck buying crappy Nintendo products that he's just there to bitch about because that's where he gets his jollies. You notice he's only happy when he's getting money, bitching about something, or yelling about the tractors. That's his happy place, folks.
Distance, IPD, so the 3D visuals appear clearly. And by pressing left and right on the D-pad, it adjusts the IPD, or interpupillary distance.
Of our country's main design bureaus, was a...
I know, this is crazy. So, the problem already I can tell you, the only way that I can read the entirety of the screen is to have my face, like, crushed into the Virtual Boy. And even then, I can't see it all. Like, I'm not kidding. I have to look, like, move my head up and down to see the top and bottom of the screen. I can't actually just see the screen. It doesn't, like, no matter what, I can't see the entirety of the screen. It's kind of like being in an IMAX theater, but you can't see the whole IMAX screen. You have to move your head and look around. That's exactly what this is like right now. Okay? Okay. So, yeah. Like, I went 10 to the left, and it looks very clear now. But already it's starting to bother my eyes. Like, seriously, it's starting to bother my eyes already. So, I don't know. All right, I'm going to go with this. I'm going to go with -5, okay, on the interpupillary distance. Okay, we got Tetris. I'm at a menu now. And the menu is 7 games. We got Tetris, Galactic Pinball, and each time that I select one on the screen, it becomes 3D and pushes towards you on the menu, okay? Golf. Although, admittedly, I can see things on the left-hand side of the screen much better, I can't see everything on the right-hand side at all. I'm serious, it's not centered for some reason.
Oh, wow. Wow. Imagine if you couldn't have this plugged in, it was just making it all up. This thing looks so awkward, too. It's like, hey, guys, I want to do VR. Here's my VR stream. Wow.
I mean, I can't adjust it. It's already in there. Like, I can't move my Switch. So it's not centered. The Virtual Boy is off-center. It's slightly to the right. I guess they fucked it up. The app should be more to the center, and it's not. It's too far to the right. All right. Tetris, Galactic Pinball, Golf. Play Golf or Wario. Okay. All right, let's try one. A lot of people are saying Wario. All right, let's play Wario. Wario Land. Here we go. Virtual Boy Wario Land. Again, I can't see the bottom of the screen, nor the top, nor the sides. I can only kind of see dead center. I think we got a problem here. Like I said, I have to move my head up and down to see the top and bottom of the game. That's a problem. Like, I feel like it should be zoomed out further, and it's not. It's too close. Automatic pause on, off. I don't know what that means. And then it says ZL...
Oh my god, Phil. Oh my god. This is content, right? This is fucking content. Right here. Totally deserving of 100,000 views, right? Am I right? Am I right?
And ZR suspend menu. Okay. Wario just flew out of the background on a plane into the foreground. Now it says Virtual Boy Wario Land. The Virtual Boy logo is 3D. Wario is in a plane, and he's flying down in front of the screen. And yes, it is a nice 3D effect, actually. The propeller. This is crazy. Can you hear the audio here? Let me turn off the music now.
Yes, we could hear the audio, Phil, because the audio to the thing is on because it's not docked. The system comes with audio, Phil. Oh my god, he's so dumb. He's so dumb.
So, Wario was in a plane. His hand was 3D doing a thumb up.
Oh, and he hits the mic. Classic 220 moment. Classic 220. He's got way too much shit. He thinks his setup is good. Way too much shit going on and nothing of it is interesting. He's so fucking dumb. Yeah,
And then the propeller was 3D. Like a bunch of stuff on the screen was all 3D.
Fucking money. Give him all your fucking money right now.
And at different levels on the screen. Okay. I guess I'm Wario and I'm walking.
He got $73 for this bullshit. What? Streamers.
In front of a bunch of doors. I don't know what they mean, so I'll just press a button. Nothing. Doesn't do anything. I'm pressing every button. Nothing's working. Press start. Okay, he pressed start and he jumped in the door.
People combined spent $73 for this to watch Grandpa play Virtual Boy.
I can't do anything but push right. In fact, nothing works. Nothing's working at all. What? I didn't even press a button.
And now we got Wario asleep on a folding chair.
Yeah, he's asleep because you're not playing the fucking game, you moron.
In a forest. The forest has a nice 3D effect. Like, you can see into the background. There's a waterfall, and there's light coming through, and there's a bunch of creatures floating.
Oh my god. Wow. This is why he can't make edited videos, because even if he did, they wouldn't get any views because there's nothing interesting. Because he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. He's just saying, this is A, this is A, this is B, this is B. Cool. But who gives a fuck? It's not positive, it's not meaningful, it's not entertaining. It's all about Phil's a joke. And I think deep down he knows that.
In the water, and they just sprayed Wario in the face and woke him up, and he fell out of his chair. And he's pissed. He's ripping pissed that this animal just sprayed in his face. And he's wondering what just happened. He's upset.
Yeah, this is the most commentary that Phil has provided about a game on stream in years. But, you know, it's just him saying what's happening. And you don't see what's happening. So, yeah, it sucks.
I can't do anything. He's just standing there with his back.
Well, the thing is, he wouldn't be like the shit he does on stream. Like, if he was doing this, he wouldn't be, like, monologuing it. He'd just be talking about it with this as the, like, the B-roll and it being silent while he does a voiceover. But he's not smart enough to do that because he's all point and shoot, point and shoot, point and shoot.
Back to the camera. Oh, in the background, way in the background, appears to be a tribal person in the jungle making noise. Already my neck hurts. I'm not kidding. My neck hurts already, and I've only been playing it for...
Already my neck hurts. Yeah, because you're leaning forward, you dumbass. Because you're not properly aligned. Oh. Already my neck... Yeah, you're a 43-year-old man. Congratulations. Hello, Warren Saper's beard. What's happening? Phil's being 220. Chris Chan did some shit too. Yeah, Phil's showing us the Virtual Boy. He's showing us his robust gameplay by not showing it at all. And just commentating about what's happening in the game. Who is that? There's a Family Guy episode. It's like a very early episode where Peter causes, or well, Y2K actually happens and Peter was right about it. And I think it was like Paul Newman or something that they were parodying, which is really the SNL version. And the guy, he plays on the piano and he says, or he sings whatever they're doing. That's Phil right now. Minus the gray hair because he dyes his.
For what, 5 minutes? Not even? And now there's an earthquake, and a bunch of items are flying off the wall into the foreground. And
how the fuck is Cat still living with this crazy man? How? Like, seriously? He's... No idea. He's not an entertainer. Randy Newman. Randy Newton. Okay. That sounds about right. It's like, come on. It's the guy who did the Toy Story one with the You Got a Friend in Me.
Now the ground fell out and Wario is falling into a chasm in a 3D effect. This is very exciting stuff.
I have no idea what that means. I'm just going to keep building. It's going to keep building, but yes, whatever you say, buddy. I get it. No, I totally get it.
Okay, I looks like we can finally play the game. We've got lives times.
Live chat reaction. That's not the live chat, that's the kick trolls. Very epic man. Pot of greed. Draw 2 cards, Phil. They're called... What the
3
fuck?
hearts times 0.
Pot of greed.
Coins times 0.
This stream is bad.
Wario
yes, it
just
is.
pulled himself out of the ground. Okay, I'm playing. So I can walk left and right. If I hold the shoulder button, you run fast. Okay. Oh, if you hit the left trigger, you open a menu. I don't want to do that. You charge. Oh, look at this. If you hold the B button, you put down your shoulder, and then you can run.
It wouldn't shock me if he's a hoarder. He probably has a zoo in his house because he's not spending $100 a week on cat food for Jasper unless he's buying, like, premium gourmet shit, which I don't envision him doing. So he probably has a bunch of animals in the house. And it's probably a disaster zone.
And do a dash. It looks like if you mash the button, you can continuously dash. Oh, if you hit the...
Oh, you know why they're all talking like this? It's because Dumbass has his face there, so he can't constantly moderate them. So they're like, this is our chance, guys. There's no fucking mods.
wall, you bounce off of it, so I guess you're going to break stuff with that. And you jump, so you jump with A, and you jump really, really high in this game, and you dash with B. There's only 9, there's a timer. Oh God, there's a timer. And the timer says 19 minutes, 24 seconds.
Yeah, can I have a snack pizza about right now? Should I DoorDash a snack pizza?
All right, first obstacle is a spiky ball that's going to the foreground and background, and you have to jump past the spiky ball.
Oh, wow. Dun, 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 dun. Super Mario Bros. Yay.
Balls and dodge them. There's a bunch, and we're jumping over spike pits as well. The 3D effect actually does work. Where it looks like, you know, pieces of the ground are closer or further. All right, we're at a question mark block.
Oh
we hit it.
God. He doesn't get that, like, for 99.9% of people, this does nothing for anybody. He just thinks everything he does... I'm telling you, he thinks his audience is, like, more than 3 standard deviations below the average intelligence. He thinks they're really fucking dumb. Or he's really fucking dumb, and he's just conjecture. I don't know. But, yeah.
And there's a coin inside. The first enemy looks to be a frog that has, like, stuff sticking out of his head. I don't know what even that even is. The music is bizarre. Okay, we're breaking blocks. I got a heart. I got a coin. I'm going over a bridge. Oh, God, there's something in the sky. It's a coin. How do I get it? I don't know how you get this. Oh, God, the enemy just tried to hit me. Okay, you can shoulder charge the enemies to kill them.
To be fair, there should be a shit ton of more thumbs down Patrick Star emojis.
I don't know. There's a coin in the sky, but I don't know how you get it. I'm jumping. It's like on a cloud, but I can't seem to get the coin out of the cloud. I don't know how it works. Oh, there's question mark blocks here, too. Let's see here. Maybe I have to hit it with my shoulder.
Shut up, Phil.
You can't do the shoulder dash. Yeah, you can't. Oh, my God. When you jump, you can press down, and you do a body splash. And you can hit enemies with the body splash. So I guess what I'm going to do, I guess that's
Wow, it's so fucking fun to see him play a game without seeing any gameplay, guys. Isn't that right?
Wario. Here we go. Create a suspend point. All right, so I'm creating a suspend point. Oh, man. Oh, God.
A suspend point. That's a... What is it? Save state. I guess that's Nintendo's word for save state.
Oh, my face. Oh.
What the fuck? Can anyone explain what just happened?
No, we can't.
So how long did I play? Seriously, how long?
He probably, being 220, you probably played for like 30 fucking minutes and thought it was like 3 because his perception of time is, it flies. Unless it's his time, that it's like something that's very precious. But if you're a mouth-drooling moron in his chat, you can sit there and watch him 24/7.
How long was that? Was that like 5 minutes, 10 minutes? No lie, my eyes are bugging out like crazy right now. Like everything looks incredibly white and bright because I was just staring at red and black. And I can't
Yeah, that's what the original Virtual Boy did.
even see, like I'm half blind. Seriously. The truth
Just be glad it wasn't blue, you idiot.
is, I don't have a headache. I did not get a headache, okay? But my neck is a little strained from leaning forward to play it. And everything around me looks bizarre right now. Like the coloring and everything, you know? Like, oh my God, my eye.
I mean, the thing is, I put on Gunner glasses, and my eyes feel weird right after I take them off. I'm surprised he never has said that when taking off the Gunner glasses. Or I've never heard him say that.
Eyes are just, oh, the screen. My screen right now looks so incredibly bright because I was staring at black and red only. Okay, let's do, I mean, obviously this is not the most entertaining thing because I can't show you what I'm seeing. Could you hear the game in there when I was in there? I have it on max volume.
Barely.
So I hope you could at least hear some of it, but I don't know how much you could hear. So Secret Rain did a $2 super chat, says Audible, Hollow Knight or God of War for Dear God. Huh?
He says audible an awful lot for a guy who doesn't watch football. It's exclusively a football term.
What? I don't know what that means. And then Mozzie did a $2 super chat. He says, are you doing an eye exam? I mean, that's really what it feels like using this thing. Okay? You could hear it, but man, it was incredibly awkward. I mean, yeah, you can't see the game. I know. It's freaking weird, right?
Oh, you can't see the game. I don't. It's weird. Wow. Maybe you should have fucking done your research before you bought the product, you moron. This is not something you stream.
Right? Stuart just did a £2 super chat, says, I loved it. Well, thank you, Stuart. Would you like me to check out one more game, or is that enough? I mean, if that's enough, I understand. Like,
Why would we want you to check out another game? Do it on your own time. Put a review video up on YouTube. He's so dented.
that's the extent anyone right now can cover this thing as the real hardware. Like right now, I could easily go on a website.
Oh, well, that's the fucking extent that anybody can cover this. They just stream it live, and they tell you exactly what happens in the game. They can't, like, take the thing out, the Switch, and, you know, film it with a phone, a camera. No, you can't do that. You have to stream it live and beg for donations in between. He's fucking moronic. He's like, I did my best, guys. This is the best I could do. There's no other way to do it. If anybody tells you otherwise, they're fucking wrong. I'm right. I'm the king. And that's just how it is. So you gotta listen to me and pay me the big bucks for this bullshit.
Play these games emulated, but I can't show you the real thing I'm playing. There's no way to capture this thing. Okay? It was like an audiobook narrated by...
Oh my god, this is the guy who for fucking years he recorded with a video camera. He dragged his fucking feet to using a capture card. And he's like, guys, I can't film this with my phone. Oh my 220. What a dumb ass.
James Earl Jones. Well, there you go. That's high praise. Thank you. People are saying just do one more. Narwhal Gaming says, well,
What? They're saying do another? What? Why? Why?
you know, on the one hand, it's a terrible idea to do another game, but on the other hand, it's such a uniquely terrible experience. I'm still intrigued.
Okay, game journalist, you know how to entertain a bunch of idiots.
Yes. How exciting. All right. Let's try golf. Mario Golf. It's not Mario Golf, it's golf. To make it clear, it's not Mario Golf, it's just golf. Okay. So, golf. And I actually have no idea what this title screen's supposed to be.
Oh
It says
my God.
golf, and it has push start, and it shows a green with a flag.
I don't think Nintendo had this in mind. A 43-year-old e-beggar plays this live on stream, and he's just not recording any gameplay. And it's just him talking. I don't think this is what Nintendo envisioned with their product, but there's like, okay, if it moves one more unit, whatever.
The background looks like a Rorschach test. Like, I'm not kidding.
And it's like, how are they fucking going to tell him what to do if they can't see the fucking game?
The background, it looks...
And for all we know, he's making up this bullshit if there were for the fucking sounds.
The title screen looks like a Rorschach test. I don't even know what it's supposed to be. Okay.
I'm sure Phil has taken, his parents took him to many Rorschach tests.
Okay, I hit it. It's flying. It curved too far left. And I overshot, and I'm way over the flag.
Yes, you suck at golf. Maybe you should do it in real life. Maybe you'd meet somebody.
Nice approach. Shot was 67 yards. Oh, my neck.
Oh, press L in the chat for Phil's neck. He's gonna break his back doing this playing video games. That's why posture is fucking important. You can't sit in a fucking chair all day.
Oh, my neck is hurting. Ow. Oh. Ooh, I just got, like, sharp nerve pain in my neck.
Sharp
Ow.
nerve pain. You know, I remember reading something like, apparently, like, the bones in the back of your neck, they, like, calcify or whatever, and they harden as you get older. And, like, there are people in their 20s who have, like, the smartphone generation, and their necks look like someone who's, like, 70 because of all the fucking bad posture that phones are. Because, like, you never see somebody raising their arm, holding their phone to the face. They're always holding it down their lap and they're looking at it. It's not good for your neck.
Oh, okay, let's continue. Let's continue with the first hole.
I mean, you could also say the same thing about books, but people don't read as much books as they do with their smartphones.
My neck is killing me. Okay, continuing on. So I see the hole. The flag is out of the hole. Shot. Oh, it didn't let me select anything. All right, just going to go shot. Here we go. And he putted, and it's going to the hole. It's still going. It went in. Oh! Oh, my God. Oh! It reached the hole and hit it and went whoop out the edge and flew away.
Oh, wow. Hello there.
So apparently I hit it too hard. All right, so direction, straight, shot, minimal power, and I tapped it in, tap it. No, it missed. It missed and went past the hole.
Yeah, we should pay him for being horrible at video games, guys.
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me? Yeah, you're fucking terrible. Yeah.
I'm going to do one more hole very quickly. I'm going to try to turbo through one more hole.
Yeah, this
Hole
is
two,
very unhealthy. Look at Wiggs. He just sits there and eats the equivalent of 5 stacked pizzas on 1 hour.
35 yards, par of 4. Okay, here we go. Direction. I'm trying to get onto the fairway there.
Warren, I see yours. Maybe hit refresh. Because yours are popping up on my screen. So it's probably just hit refresh and see if something happens.
Boy, I'm gonna be honest, this is boring, dude.
And now I overshot, and I'm going all the way down. All right. It's enough of this game. I'm done with this.
Yeah, he needs to cover specifically his neck and nothing else.
Stupid game sucks.
Exiting VR mode. Yes, I want to close. How do I close? It says exiting VR mode. Remove the console from the VR goggles and then select close. So you can't even close the Virtual Boy app unless you remove your Switch 2 from the console. Okay? All right. So that's the Virtual Boy. That's what your experience will be like playing the Virtual Boy.
Wait, your experience is a 43-year-old man telling you what the game is as you play it? What's happening in the game? I don't think that would be my experience if I bought it. I don't think so. He's just so stupid. He's so fucking stupid.
Boy, with your Switch 2 console. So
I don't know what to tell you, Warren.
I'll take it out here. That's my initial Virtual Boy experience. Okay? So what do I think about this guy right here? Well, first off, I didn't get a headache. And I played it for what, like half an hour, 40 minutes there?
Usually, well, it depends on the person.
I did not get a headache. So maybe with this new version of
Oh, are you gonna fucking play it all the time and do the exact same thing you did? Great idea, Phil. Great fucking idea. You're gonna have like, you're gonna go down to like 25 concurrent viewers.
the Virtual Boy, they've solved that problem? I don't know. But I can tell you this, my neck is hurting. Like,
Yes, because you have to adjust the, you have to put like something under the Virtual Boy because you're too fucking tall, Phil.
actually having to lean forward to get into position to use this thing actually has hurt my neck. And the thing is, you might say, well, you should just position better. I mean, I'm positioned ideally. I rolled.
I'm positioned ideally. Yeah, well, the thing is, you can be positioned ideally if the Virtual Boy is not level with you. Then there's going to be some neck pain. Duh. Or, you know, straighten your back.
Up with my office chair as far to the thing as I possibly could without having the thing fall. You know, it has to sit on my desk. I don't think I could have positioned it any better than I did. Sadly, it's
Yeah, you see, the fucking dumbass did everything right. You can't give him any suggestions because you're an idiot. That's how it is.
not really centered right. Like, I feel like it should be more centered properly. It's not. It seems like it's a little bit to the right. So maybe that's something they can fix in the app, is have it move a little bit further to the left. But it wasn't.
Didn't you just say you could fucking adjust it manually? Maybe you fucking adjusted it and it got off center because you're an idiot.
Centered. The gameplay seemed, I would say, fine. Like, it didn't seem delayed or anything like that. It worked. It did work. All right. It wasn't faulty. It wasn't, you know, broken. The games were loaded fine. The games played fine. I don't think the golf game's very good. Like, it doesn't even explain what it is. How am I supposed to know what you... It showed a golf ball that said Nintendo, and there's a dot, and the dot goes like this. Just like this.
All right, everybody. Phil's an idiot. I want to see what Chris Chan is up to. And then we have DSP crashing out of people making fun of him being a fucking moron with the Virtual Boy. This is so fucking insane. It's definitely more funny than Phil because this is what Phil should be. He's just a fucking whiny e-bagger though. Now I wonder if this is recent. I wonder.
So, Chris Chan got kicked out of a convention called HarmonyCon in Dallas, Texas, and
Oh my god. Chris Chan is a convention hopper then. I wonder if it was a My Little Pony thing.
this convention's, I guess, for
It looks like it's brony.
bronies or people who like My Little Pony. That, you know, Chris would be into this type of shit. And you got these
And he's cursing them all. He's gonna lay down the hammer, his wrath.
dudes around him who, I can't tell whether it's security for the convention or Chris's own personal security, but they're grabbing phones out of people's hands, telling people, do you want to be banned? How would you like to feel to be banned?
Chris does not have personal security. What the fuck are you talking about?
Like, what is going on here? And why is
They designed it for people with normal shaped heads. Well, his is centered in the front a little bit because he's like that flat back.
everyone such a fucking weirdo? Now, I'm not even sure what led up to this, what Chris did to get kicked out,
It's Chris Chan being fucking insane. What else is new?
but
This is the Sonichu guy.
Chris went over on his Blue Sky account just the other night and posted a series of tweets, not from him, but from the god Emmanuel, talking about Chris
It's so sad.
and talking about this situation.
Well, you see, you don't go to cons because there's no Dark Side Phil con. Remember Stuttering Craig? Wanted to have like the tractor con for like 5 minutes. Like, why? You don't need a detractor con. They're all on Twitter.
And if Chris is to be believed, which, I mean, come on now, he's not a very reliable narrator, but he says that someone ratted on him.
Someone ratted on them. They exposed him being infiltrating the BronyCon when he wasn't supposed to be there, folks.
Now, when I hear that, that just tells me someone's like, yo, that's that dude who, like, you know, he diddled his mom. He was in jail for like 2 years. You should probably get him out of here. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know. But it all led up to this, where Chris is leaving, and he's dressed as the White Power Ranger, by the way, which
Wait, he's the White Power Ranger? Whoa!
That's just fucking perfect. He's like announcing his exit by saying, I am now taking my leave. And then he starts making angelic noises to kind of, I guess, really hit that point home that, like, when Chris walks through doors, you just hear angels. Fucking. This is such a ridiculous video, and these dudes next to him, regardless of who they are, whether they're security of the convention, whether they're Chris's homeboys, who knows, but them going up.
They aren't fucking Chris's homeboys. Like, no, they're probably convention security. Get that motherfucker out of here.
Up, grabbing people's fucking phones out of their
I think that's the only time I've said it where it's literal.
hand, threatening to
That's unfortunate.
ban people. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? All these videos you're seeing here today were posted by a Twitter user named Oskaliker, and there's 3 different angles we're gonna look at here. As you can see in the video, a lot.
And there's more than 3 people recording, I'm sure. As that was probably more of an event than the actual BronyCon itself.
A lot of people had their phones out, and I think that's what got these guys so pissy, being like, you know, trying to grab phones out of their hands, threatening to ban people. If they are, like, convention security, they may have just not wanted this to get out.
Yeah, because it's bad PR. Chris Chan is lurking in the BronyCons. Nobody wants that.
They may have, like, no, we're not having our convention be marred by a Chris Chan kickout, but too late for that fucker. I mean, that's the only thing I'll ever think of now if I ever hear the name HarmonyCon again.
And that's what Chris was there. He's there spreading peace and harmony to everybody.
But let's look at every angle and see what we see, because this is just so fucking ridiculous.
And there's this guy who's just trying to get his luggage. He's like, what the fuck's going on?
Hard lessons to every one of you. Hey, if you guys want to get banned, everybody there.
Hey, you know, Chris would try and sneak back in through like a back door or something.
Be safe, and the Lord is that which is good, and lifetime lessons to every one of you. Hey, if you guys want to get banned.
Oh my god, it's the same fucking usual spiel from Chris over and over. Light powered DSP. Like wigs with his light sugary like what is it? Like slim what I don't know. It's like 5 calories, whatever the hell he was saying. He quit soda allegedly.
Dude, he's got a whole other time detail.
Oh man, he had a fucking hood on it. We couldn't see it.
The way that the people
Oh look, we got a glimpse of him. He had the hood on. Did he have a mask?
talk in that one clip saying that Chris has his own personal security detail with him, that makes me think these are Chris's own people. This could be
I'm skeptical of that because he has to fucking pay them. How much are people paying him to make like Sonichu necklaces?
the members of the Praetor, and if you don't know what the Praetor is, it's a group that kind of just overlook Chris. I'm pretty sure he lives in a house that one of them own. It's a group of people who are deeply involved in Chris's real life, and it wouldn't surprise me if
Yeah, because Chris Chan belongs in like a fucking group home. Because he's not to be trusted, left to his own devices. I think we all know that by now. I mean, that was pretty apparent. Like, whenever he started going on the internet.
this was some of them here. Hell, it wouldn't surprise me if this was the main guy, Caden, who Chris has mentioned on numerous occasions. But the one thing I noticed here, and maybe...
Yeah, they haven't figured out that they should not let Chris online, unsupervised. They have not figured that out. Oh, wow.
it's nothing, maybe it's something. Chris has been like spotted a lot in the past few years, ever since getting out of jail, and almost every single time, without fail, he is next to a small woman named Flutter. And we've talked for hours about who Flutter is, what her connection to Chris is. Chris has been spotted overseas, over in Finland with her, and a lot of people assume this is his girlfriend, or if they're not boyfriend and girlfriend, they at least have a very close relationship together. But Flutter ain't here now. Now, there could be many reasons why this is. Did Chris and Flutter, are they just not together anymore? Is Flutter back in Finland and Chris is in Dallas? Who knows? But one thing that I would think of that could be the reason, Flutter was always spotted with Chris, but in a very cryptic manner. Her face was almost never in the pictures, and if it was very blurry. But then recently, not too long ago, a picture came out where you could kind of clearly see Flutter. And since then, I don't think I've seen any Flutter, so who knows what's happening there, but it is interesting to see Chris without his gal pal by his side. But back to the two people who are by Chris's side. These guys got real handsy with people, trying to grab phones out of their hands and shit, and I think the only reason they're doing this is because they're at a fucking brony convention. I can't imagine that fists are gonna fly, but try this like anywhere else, like if Chris is out at a bar or something, people probably smack the shit out of you for daring to touch their shit, for yelling at them saying, "Do you want to be banned? You want to be banned?" Especially if they're not actual staff like members at this convention, that makes that so much funnier. It's like, we'll ban you, we'll tell staff and security that you're harassing the motherfucker, like we'll do it. And of course, in classic Chris fashion, he has to make this something so much more grand and extravagant than it actually is. It's you getting kicked out of a brony convention. You should just leave with your head down.
Well, yeah, Phil Chan has a flair for the dramatic. I mean, pretty obvious.
On being like, oh, I hope no one sees this. But no, Chris has to make a proclamation before he leaves. Go in light power to be good in your life. I will now make my leave. Like, people are all just going to drop to one knee, be like, yes, my Lord and Savior, we will. Now you mope on off to the parking lot, get in your minivan, go back to your Best Western, and get yourself a snack. The White Power Ranger, get the fuck out of here. What a great choice of a costume for Chris. I know modern day Chris really isn't about that, but 2009 Chris, oh my god, that would have had a whole different meaning. And as I said at the beginning of the video though, this isn't everything we have from this situation. Chris then went on to Blue Sky to rant about all this, and I'm gonna read off these insane tweets right now, and maybe, just maybe, it'll give us a better look into this. Probably not. I kind of just glossed over these while I was getting ready to make this video, and it seems like it's just going to be a whole lot of like blasphemous.
It's Chris Chan. It's fucking insane.
This bullshit from Chris trying to say he's God and you need to follow in his footsteps. And by the way, when God goes to conventions, leave him the fuck alone. Everyone of Earth in
this universe and timeline, that Rick and Morty stuff, it didn't fuck with his brain.
This universe and timeline, this is the voice of Emmanuel, God of gods, and of the various names made of me worldwide, speaking through my child, the one prime of all, Jesus Christine Weston Chandler Sonichu.
Sonichu's. Like, all this makes me feel like Chris is schizophrenic.
Hear and heed my words well and deep. Of course, it's like the God of gods, the supreme God, the dude who like watches over the entire universe, all of it. He decided, yo, I need to speak to the people, and how am I going to do it? Through Chris Chan, of course, but let's move on. Let's hear and heed his words well and deep. As I have taught through my child long ago in Israel, you need to
So Chris Chan was in Israel, okay.
Forgive all who have trespassed against you, forgive those who are indebted to you, and who you are debuted of, as well as forgiving the sinners. And I tell true, there are a lot of sinners on varying perverted levels, all of you.
Okay, Chris. Alright. Cool.
Now, again, I didn't read too far into this, but just based off of what he's saying right here, I'm assuming that the whole crux of this is going to be, hey, people have done bad shit in the past. Forgive us, Stop bringing up the past and let us go to fucking pony conventions, regardless of what we may or may not have done to our mother. All you perverts. And I think he's talking about him on very, very...
Pony conventions, yeah.
perverted levels? What's that level? That's got to be like the top level. There's not much worse than that. In Israel, you know, that's where the child was taught long ago that you need to forgive all those who trespass against you. And
since he's reading them, I don't want to do this. So let's go back to Phil with his fucking meltdown, yelling about the trolls. Israel is promised to Chris Chan. We need to give it all to Chris. That'll solve.
Tell you
Chris will know what to do.
something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort.
Code drip.
Snort, snort.
I got the drip. Go.
A midweek show, meaning we're already 3 days into the streaming week. Certainly doesn't seem like it, does it? But man, time flies. And to summarize the week, it certainly hasn't been a bad week, all right? In my opinion, we've had some great times with the games that I've been playing. We did some cool exploration with the Virtual Boy and Nintendo Switch Online, but
I gotta find something to fucking complain about because this is the DSP Bitchin' Podcast where I bitch 24/7. So you know we gotta find something to complain about. Let's do it. 720p, wow.
certainly it hasn't been the best week ever. We've had a couple of days here.
Quickville will wind up right outside Phil's house after the dimensional merge.
Here, I would say attendance has been pretty good. Engagement's been pretty good, but support has faltered a little bit.
Oh, whoa, no support, guys. Not enough. You got to give this greedy bastard $300 a day or he'll bitch. $299, he's bitching because he's like, I need more than that.
And I think that that's very simple, a reason why. If you take a look at my lineup right now and everything that I'm playing, it's a lot of ongoing.
You look at these games that, you know, it doesn't matter what the fuck the games are, unless it's a fighting game. Where we have Jax Razor going bananas, giving me money for it. Only Ice Coffee doesn't like them, so Iron Sakai's wants Truxton back. They're fucked.
Stuff. For example, Hollow Knight and RimWorld I've now been playing almost a month. I think RimWorld I've been playing for more than a month, and Hollow Knight is almost reaching a month by the end of this week.
Oh my god, we have the fucking explanation. Why? Aren't you entertaining? Are you saying the games are pulling the weight? Are you saying it's all about the games? It's the game's fault, guys. I'm really entertaining, guys.
Funny enough, those playthroughs actually are doing really good when it comes to levels of engagement and support. We get a regular crowd that come by for those games and want to see them. So in that regard, it's fine. But Street Fighter 6 now, I've been playing for over a month. And let's be honest here, it's not like the game...
Jax Razor is not coming in with the big whale tips. Okay.
Game has improved in the year that I stayed away. In fact, quite the contrary. Everyone kept playing the game. Everyone try-harded. Everyone learned.
Oh, wow. Here's the bitchin'. He's like, everybody did it this way. But people are paying me money.
Learned online patterns, and everyone basically plays the same.
Oh my god, he's bitching about fighting games. Hooray.
Just like they used to. And the game hasn't basically gotten anything original or interesting going on outside of a few new characters. If you haven't noticed, though, almost no one uses them. Did you notice that? For example, Elena. We've seen her, a small handful of times? And every time we see her, pretty much the person who plays her sucks and doesn't know what they're doing. I think we fought one Elena that was actually good, and it was a pretty good match back and forth because I didn't know what to expect from her. But outside of that, the character's like dead, even though it's a new character, right? Sea Viper. I've fought both goody and bad Sea Vipers, but again, it's a rarity that you would see her. I actually saw a bunch of Sea Vipers in a rare...
Alright, I gotta cut it short, everybody. Thank you all for attending. My head's just spinning right now, probably because of Phil. And I will see you all another time. Have a good weekend. And don't forget to not buy a Virtual Boy, because why the fuck would you buy that when you get Nintendo Labo? Okay, everybody, have a good day.